Tune in, now it's time to play. Every other Wednesday at 8, they say. Ashbray's got the vibe, Cookies got the flame. Raw and unfiltered, never the same. When unscripted, let it flow. Unfiltered voices, let them glow. Conversations wild, let it show. When unscripted, let it roll. Unscripted, let it flow. Unfiltered voices, let them glow. Conversations wild, let it show. When unscripted, here we go. Unscripted, here we go.
Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the 5th episode of Women Unscripted. We made it. Let's bring up our guests that feel like home, that feel like they just belong. Can we bring them on up? Come on, Mel B. Come on, Raven.
Hey y'all.
it just fits,
Hello,
right?
hello.
How is everyone? How has the last 2 weeks been treating you?
Good.
Oh,
Glad,
just busy.
glad they're over.
Anything that happened since the last show?
Um, well, I mean, our benefit concert was great.
It was amazing.
It was a lot of fun, and I got to hear all of my favorite artists, and we had a lot of fun that night.
I loved it. It was
We were
so
tired, but we had fun.
absolutely. Cookie, you did a wonderful job putting that together.
Thank you.
You sure did.
Appreciate it.
Sure did.
How was everyone's Thanksgiving or Turkey Day or Thankful Thursday, whatever you call it?
It was good. It was quiet and it was good.
Yeah, fattening.
Okay.
That too.
Mine was better this year.
Say it again.
I said mine was better this year a little bit because, the last two of them have been really hard because my mom is not here. But my dad, my brother and I have not had Thanksgiving with my dad since we were kids. He's been living in Florida. So it was actually pretty nice this year.
Okay, nice. Well, just to let the viewers know, Lux Radio was part of a Thanksgiving dinner at Autumn Lake Rehabilitation Center, Laurel, Maryland, where we fed 200 residents for Turkey Day, and then I went and spent some time with my family, and it was a good time.
So that's awesome.
But since then, I just been busy, 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 busy,
Right.
busy. So jump into the icebreaker for today. Share one thing that you are proud of today, whether it's big or small, that will make you just say, "Yeah, that's me."
Okay. Sorry. Before we do that, shout out to Chief and Omni. They haven't said anything. They just liking the live. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, shout out Chief and Ami.
Chief had a birthday this past
Oh,
Saturday.
yeah.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Who want
November
to
was
start?
heavy.
And piggyback on that, tomorrow's show is going to be interesting. I'm not going to tell you why, but it's going
Yeah,
to be interesting.
tomorrow's show is definitely going to be interesting. I can't wait to tune into Chief's show.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going first?
So, who want to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead. Let's
Oh,
go.
go ahead.
No, I
go
want
right
Mel to go.
ahead.
I want Mel to go first.
I can say the one thing that I am proud of is how far I've come. Just within the past couple years, I would have never seen myself right here.
Mhm.
emotionally or physically. Um, so I have to say I'm very proud of myself. I still have a little ways to go, but I'm not where I was.
Mm.
So I'm very proud of that.
I can go after that because mine's is definitely similar. I'm proud of myself because I'm accepting more accountability for the things that I do. Um there's a lot of things that I thought I was doing right, like communication. I was always saying that people weren't communicating, and in all actuality, I wasn't communicating. And or for me
Mm,
to still have things bottled up that I wanted to say, that's not communication. But now I say what I gotta say. So I'm proud of myself because yeah, that's me. I'ma say it. But guess what I do? I ask permission before I say stuff. So we'll be
Which
in the
is
car,
actually a good habit.
like I say, is it okay for me to say something? And then I'll just say it. So that helps me. I'm the type of person that, and I realize this, that I don't get over things until I say how I feel, until I express myself. And I don't like just holding on to. I don't like holding on to anything anymore. That's hurting myself. That's self harm to me by holding on to things. So yeah, I just say it
mm,
now. I try to. If it is harsh, I try to smooth it out in the beginning so they can be kind of prepared for it. But yeah, I say what I gotta say now.
I'm
What?
sorry.
She.
I'm
What?
not gonna touch that.
Yep, it is tomorrow at 8.
Yeah, but
Who's that? Go
No disrespect, but it's disrespectful when you say no disrespect. I'm sorry.
right.
When you start something out with no disrespect, I'm about to be disrespect.
So my girlfriend told me that when I asked that, she gonna start telling me, "Fuck no, you can't ask me no questions." But I asked it anyway. I'm gonna say it anyway.
You gonna say it right, right. You
Mhm.
gotta get it out.
I gotta get it out. Go ahead, Raven.
Let's see. So growth is definitely a running theme here because that was one of the things that I was going to say. So um, I think that's something that we should always be proud of is growth because then that means that we continuously elevating. Um,
Mhm.
Proud of a lot. I'm proud of the family that I created because relatives are different, but that's a conversation for another day.
Ooh,
Um,
child, yes.
I mean, they're not even the same people, But I don't know. I'm proud of entrepreneurship. Everybody can't start a business. Everybody don't have a creative mind. I'm proud of the things that I have created.
Love it.
Okay.
All right. Before I say mine, Chief says we have to learn to say no more and save ourselves from anxiety later. I
Absolutely.
Agreed.
definitely.
I agree. I
So
Absolutely.
agree.
I will say that I'm proud of what I've built and the team that I have that's making the empire bigger and better. That's what I'm proud of. So I appreciate my team and the efforts that we all put in every day.
Okay. And chat, I want you to know that when we're doing our icebreakers, it's definitely okay for you to interact with us in the chat because we talk back. Okay.
That's
On
good.
and offline, we talk back. So tonight's topic is about body image and self confidence. Okay. So
Hmm.
before we dig too deep, I want to say that my situation is a little weird because when it comes to the confidence, I can tell you that my mom used to tell me that I need to be on a nudist camp. right? So I'm what? And this is when I was young.
I'm sorry, I just had a visual. God damn it. I'm sorry.
Please
Listen,
don't have visuals about it, okay?
I'm sorry. I have to tell the story because it
Oh
was
my God.
hilarious. Listen, y'all, we went to we went to Deep Creek Lake one year, like 2021 or something like that. And all of us were outside doing something. And we were trying to call Ray outside, and Ray came to the window, butterball naked, and was hanging out the window like, what are y'all doing? And I'm like, oh my God. Okay. All right. I hope nobody's on the boat out here in the water looking this way. No, Ray don't care. She's proud of her body. I'm going to say it for her.
As you should be. She described you for you. You don't even have to say nothing.
Amanda, know that's right.
Oh my
I'm
God.
I
sorry,
agree with
Ray.
Amanda. Woo.
Ray, but
AI.
as soon as you said a nudist camp, I'm like, was we at one? Because God. You know, Ray does not care. When I tell you, if she could have, without getting arrested, she would have got in that water butt naked too, like the lake.
What's the first?
Skinny dipping.
Can you remember the first thing I asked my husband when I seen him?
Yes. Okay. Another funny story. So we went to Jamaica, and we had an Airbnb that had a pool. We always have a pool. So when we got there, she asked me before we got there. Actually, I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We gotta read the rules on the pool thing, whatever. So she gets there, and I start asking her, hey, I saw in the description of the home that we have to be out of the pool by 11 p.m. Is that true? He was like, no, you can stay until the morning. She said, can you be in the pool without any clothes on? He was like, hey, do what you do. I'm like, that is her. She gonna be in the pool with no clothes on, okay?
That's
So
exactly how she ended up right back over there.
Ray is one of the most confident people in the world about her body. I swear to God.
And that, friends, is how you put a ring on it. That's how you get a ring on it.
Oh, you supposed okay? Maybe I need to. Okay, y'all.
Okay.
Next time, next vacation, I'm gonna be in the pool. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
So yeah, where do I start now?
Right.
And this part is closing.
So yes, I am definitely confident with within myself. However, I don't like how I look sometimes in certain clothes. And I think that's across the board with everybody. I don't think I'm the only one like that. But outside of that, I love all of it. I love all of it. And I've been loving it all my life. However, I think I did get to a point when I was in high school where I'm looking at other people and comparing myself internally, mentally, but not like saying it. And I wanted to, first of all, big butts wasn't in back in the day, okay?
In what day?
When was
Well,
this?
What
I feel
day? What
I,
day was it?
I feel like when I was younger, like I felt like my butt was just way too big. Okay.
Is
Um,
there a such thing as too
Hmm.
big of an ass? I'm
when
just asking. I'm
I
sorry.
I think when you're young, I think so.
Hmm.
Well,
Hmm.
being the person, being who I was, and y'all know I talk to every damn body. I'm friendly, so I I don't know. I don't know.
I'm quite
If it
sure there are a lot of men that will probably differ, beg to
yeah,
differ on that
it
one.
feel good. That didn't feel good, so I didn't like the attention.
Uh,
I didn't like the attention
mm-hmm.
that it drew. So that
Yeah.
was a big problem for me. Um, But now it's to the point where I think I got a little butt compared to these butts out here.
I got a little butt.
Yeah, I could dance to a little butt song.
Little butt.
Yep. So let's go back to you, Cookie.
Hmm?
Your confidence. Have you
Oh.
always do you consider yourself to have it now? How did it all begin?
Um, well, I think I struggled with not I never struggled with self-confidence because self-confidence starts within, not outside of your body. It your face or your the way your body is shaped and all that. The men just like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we like to look good in pictures. But otherwise, your self-confidence starts inside. So I've always been a confident person in who I am. When I was younger in high school, shut up, chief, before I say it. I was very, 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 very thin.
Hmm.
So like I wore a 0 1 and I didn't like my body back then. But then after I had my son, I was like, or actually right before I had my son, when you do things, sometimes your body grows.
Hmm.
So right before I had my son, my body started filling in places. And I'm like, all right, all right. But yeah, when you get older, you start getting like, a big back and shit like that. So sometimes it's a little. Believe me, I don't care though. I have a great body and I'm confident in myself.
I love it. I love it.
Big back and all. So.
Period.
Big back and all. Let's go to you, Mel.
Okay, well, of course, I'm the different one. I have always struggled with confidence. Um, and as far as my body, I would have to say that I was the one that always had the big butt. That was one of my greatest quote unquote assets. Um, I always had a butt. If I'm a part of the itty bitty titty committee, so I had to have a butt. So I mean, I've been told I was looked like a teddy bear. You know what I mean? Because I had no chest, but I had a big old butt. So I mean, at this point in time, I can lose weight, but my ass is not gonna go nowhere. That's just permanent there. So I never really was, self-conscious about it or anything. Um, but as far as self-confidence, I think where it came from was actually having kids, stretch marks everywhere.
Hmm.
And I mean, I'm one of those people that I get a scratch, a mark, anything, it keloids.
Mm-hmm.
So I was never one of the ones that was able to wear like a bikini. Not that I would, because I always felt like it was like wearing your underwear outside. But
What's wrong with that?
you have to
It
have
is
that
not
confidence to do
butterball
that.
naked. Why we can't wear our underwear outside? It's clothing. It's
That I
covering.
mean, if you are confident into doing that, then of course, by all means. I just personally have never had confidence, so I always felt like I had my underwear on. You know what I mean? That's what a bikini was. I mean, but with stretch marks and all that on my stomach, I was never able to do that anyway. Um, so then I was, once I got to looking at, how women, the models were looking, and it was like, okay, well, I don't look like that. You know what I mean? And I think that started like in high school, comparing, myself of what, and being aware of what my body looks like toward, against other, women that you see on TV or in the movies or whatever. So, but then I also the mates that I had um, were not very nice in that aspect of always telling me what was wrong with me. So my confidence has been shattered years ago. Um, from anything from head to toe, I was told something was wrong with me. So I just never had that confidence. Now, speaking up till today, I can care less about what a man says about how I'm shaped, or, what I have and what I don't have. Because as long as I like it, you ain't gotta like it.
That's
As
right.
long as I fit in my clothes that I like, you ain't gotta like it.
That's right.
But I tell you one thing, what you don't, another man will.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So as far as I see myself at this point, my weight goes up with my mental state, if
Hmm.
that makes sense. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm depressed, my weight is going to go down.
Hmm.
If I'm depressed, it can go up.
Hmm.
My weight goes up and down so much that, you know, I really don't know what size I'm really supposed to, really supposed to be. If I'm supposed to be, on the thin side, I'm supposed to be on the heavier side. I'm not sure. I just go with the flow at this point. When you seasoned as I am, it's just like whatever. But like I was telling you earlier, when my clothes tell me it's time to do something, then I'll do something. Because I don't have money to be going in, having this wardrobe when I'm skinny, for this one when I'm bigger, and that in between. I don't have all that big of a wardrobe to do that. So, but I can say at this point in time in my life that I'm not where I would like to be with my self-confidence. Um, but I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I said, I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm getting there. I'm not as where I was a couple of years ago. I'm much better now, but um, yeah, I'm not like conceited or anything like that. But what I see in the mirror, I mean, it could be worse. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
It can
Let,
always be worse.
let me touch.
So I just deal with it.
Let me touch on something that you said, and it made me think
Mm-hmm.
about my childhood. When you said that you have keloid skin, I do too. And I thank God and I thank my mother, because my mother has keloid skin as well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
she had a keloid, so my ears, I have clip-ons. I can't pierce my ears. When I was a baby, I got my ears pierced and I developed keloids on the back of both of my ears. Thank God I had surgery to remove them when I was an infant, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
I do have a scratch on my leg that has just never gone away from a swing set, and it keloided up. I was scared to get my tattoos because I thought they were going to keloid up. So it's like sometimes it do and sometimes it don't. But
Right.
I can't imagine, because I see other people like with keloids like behind their ear and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And time I see it, I'm just thankful that mine aren't still there, because I don't know how I would have been able to deal mentally, because kids are so cruel, you know.
Right.
Um, and I that probably would have affected me mentally if I had to keep
Mm-hmm.
on somebody talk about it. So
Yeah.
I kind of can relate with the keloid issue. What about you, Raven?
Yeah.
Um, I never really struggled with self confidence, but I didn't really like attention. So this is not something I probably would have done, let's say maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have done it. And when one particular person catch me in this podcast, they realized that they'd asked me 4 times and I said no, and I'm on a podcast, I'm gonna hear about it. But other than that, I don't know. I think I lost weight with every baby, and I'm done having babies, so I'm done losing weight. So whatever happens from here happens.
Okay. Was you thin coming up, growing up?
Never,
Never
never,
been.
ever. No, I was
Okay.
chunky forever. Well, so let me. When I look back on some of my high school pictures, I think I was smaller than I thought I was. I
Mm-hmm.
was never a skinny girl, but I was definitely smaller than I thought I was. I gained weight after high school, and then I had one baby, lost a little bit, had another one, so forth and so on. A little bit of stress in between.
Okay. What advice would you all give yourself at an earlier age about body image? Like when you was a teenager. Let's do teenage years.
Mm.
What advice will we give ourselves about our own bodies?
About body image and just around the board because I'm sure you all know people who did get talked about, who got bullied maybe about what they look like or
Oh
or
yeah.
confidence.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah. Mm.
I
Hmm.
I actually protected those people, and my advice all the time and still is today is you can't I don't live my life for other people because none of them pay my bills. So I don't care what anybody thinks about, my image or anything. So I would tell people that you have to think that way. Like what is other people contributing to your life? Like why would you care what they say about you? But I was the person that took up for all of the people that were bullied. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was.
Okay. So with me, I'll go. Um so I think that developing my relationship with God and realizing that he created me in his image, that everything about me is perfect and
Mhm.
it's the way that he wanted me to be.
Mhm.
Um, I did have surgery for health issues and because I wanted to be healthier. Um, and I don't see that as doing anything outside of what God already had right there. So I would tell people, younger self as well, that you are the way that you're supposed to be. Everything is perfect the way that it is because that's how he put it there. How about you, Mel?
I like that. I like that. Uh, it's kind of hard for me to answer that, and I say that because it was family members that were body shaming me when I was a teenager. Um, so mm, what I would say to my younger self at this point is to just be happy with who I am at this point, at this moment. You know, um, everybody doesn't look like everybody else. Who says a certain size is better than another size? I mean, a doctor might tell you, that you might be overweight or underweight,
All the time.
and that's for health reasons, but it's just being a teenager. I mean, we've all shed, our baby fat per se, or um, have been told, we need to eat more or whatever. But there's a lot of things that go on in teenagers' lives um, that might be a reason why they're either too thin or overweight. So for someone to say or make any kind of reference to that, that teenager just has to be strong. Um, Honestly, I really wouldn't know what to say. Um, and without saying too much, um, teenage, I don't know. I mean, I know, I'll put it this way. I know what I would tell my teenage daughter.
Okay.
Um, I would just tell my teenage daughter that you are beautiful just the way God and I made you. and what other people's opinion about you or how you look or how you carry yourself is just that, their opinion. As long as
Mm-hmm.
you look in the mirror and you're happy with who you see, that's all that matters.
I love it. It's on you, Raven.
Um, I don't know. I like what you said. I honestly wish we could take what you said and give it to more of the younger people today than our younger selves. I feel like more of them are, I don't know if they taking action because they've been body shamed, but they spending a lot of money out here
Mm.
altering themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We dealt with things however we dealt with them, whether they were right or wrong, but it wasn't our era of altering
Mm-hmm.
ourselves like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do y'all think that have anything to do with social media?
I think it has a lot to do with social media, and it has a lot with people wanting to be accepted and making money
Hmm.
on social media.
You mean like a OnlyFans making money?
I mean, well, no, not necessarily. I mean, shoot, even TikTok, they just whatever they feel like people want to look at.
Mm-hmm.
But
How
they
do y'all?
don't realize how many men and women out here actually like natural
Mm-hmm.
women.
What you think about social media, Cookie, when it comes to body imaging? Do you think that the younger generation now really compare themselves to what they see?
Yep.
What about you, Mel? You think so? Mel?
Yeah, I think they compare a lot um, of what they see. You know, not only on the social media, but in movies, on these on music videos, in magazines. You know, they're thinking, you know, having A, B, and C is going to make them just as popular as who they see. You
Mm-hmm.
know, not realizing the damage that they're doing to their bodies. You know. Um, and unfortunately, you know, I mean, back in my day, I mean, the most I ever heard of anybody having any kind of altering themselves was, you know, I'll just say Caucasian women getting their nose done. That was about it back then, you know, compared to now, whereas you're getting everything from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet
They
altered in
got
some kind of
cheeks,
way.
chins, they got
Men,
dimples,
Yeah, everything. So,
everything.
okay.
Stuff I ain't never
mhm.
even think about. They like I lifted my cheekbones. Why? Like
Do anybody have access to a computer right now where you can Google something?
I'm on a
Uh-huh.
computer. What's up?
Okay, because it just made me start thinking about how I haven't heard in the news lately of too many I don't know if we can say the word
I know exactly what you gonna say.
the S word because of things on social media in the younger generation. I haven't heard about anything lately, but do we know like statistics of self-harm from social media things?
I don't be
I
into
know
that
right
kind of stuff.
now I seen a video that they was saying um was trending. I don't know if it's teenagers or who it is, but it has a name to it. But it's like a list of things, but it's involving them harming themselves. I
Mm,
don't know what it is.
okay. Um, do you all talk to yourself, like give yourself pep talks, affirmations, things like that? Do you have
Yeah,
a you have a routine?
I talk to myself. I write a lot.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to say a lot, but I write my thoughts, my manifestations, my
Okay. What type? What is it okay for me to ask? What type of things you write without being too specific to help those listening? Maybe they don't know where to start to do things like that. Like what
Sure.
kind of things?
A lot of times I write what I'm thankful for.
Hmm.
Like I'm thankful for this, that, and the third. A lot of time I think it comes across more as like a prayer, I guess, to God in my journal.
Hmm.
Um, I try to be very specific with and intentional, of course, with what I'm saying. Um, I always make sure I include my significant other. So it's not just my business; it's our mm, family businesses. I include the home. I ask for protection over whatever it is that I'm asking for. Because sometimes we can ask for something, but it's just like, is it protected, or are you going to protect it? Or um, I write a lot. I'm trying to think what else. Things that I'm trying to do. Sometimes I write those out.
Hmm.
For assistance with procrastination on completing something, like help me get rid of it. I need
Hmm.
to complete this. Just whatever you feel you right.
Okay. What about you, Mel? Do you have any daily habits that you do to make you feel more confident or grounded?
Well, I write every day. um, I still occasionally write in my journal. Um, and then of course I'm writing in my book. So a lot of what I write in my book can be pertaining to how a character may be feeling or has felt or their past. I put in my books too. So that way I'm still getting it out
Hmm.
in one way or another. But I do have affirmations taped to my bathroom mirror.
Hmm.
Um, I say the Serenity Prayer every morning, um, um, and say the affirmations that I have on my mirror, pretty much. So,
What about you, Cookie?
I feel like what was the question?
The question.
No,
The
for real,
question.
what was the actual question?
So I asked, do you have any daily habits that you do to like make yourself feel more confident or grounded or
Okay.
like,
You
and then
actually
I
said, do you talk to yourself to make yourself feel more grounded? That's what you said at first. So we're
we
gonna go with what you said at
I,
first.
I was giving
Yes.
examples of what certain.
Okay, well, I do talk to myself, and I don't talk to myself to give myself a pep talk or anything like that. I talk to myself when I know I just don't want to do something, and I'm like, all right, Kim, get it together. You know what I'm saying? And,
Mhm.
and I get
Mhm.
it together. But I don't give myself pep talks because I'm already pepped up in here. I've I started a business. I'm serious. Like I'm just one of those people that I try. Like when I get sad, it takes a little bit of like meditation or talking to a close friend about it or something like that. But other than that, I don't have to have a pep talk with myself. I give other people pep talks.
Hmm. No, no, for real. I would have to agree. I definitely give other people pep talks, but I do um encourage myself. Um, so at one time, I think it's just different levels to it as well. Because on my self-love journey, at one time, I used to I went so let's go ahead and tell the story. So I went to Party City to get a balloon for somebody's birthday, and they had one where you can actually write on the balloon, and it came with the pen that you use to write on the balloon. And I don't know how I found out I can write on my mirror in the bathroom with that pen and wipe it off and it be gone. So I'm not home. In my house, I had affirmations all over my mirror to the point where some people used to like to come over just to go in my bathroom to see I am beautiful, you are worthy, just affirmations like that. So I got up to that every day for at least a year. I'm not sure, Cookie, remember my bathroom being like that? Do you remember that?
Which bathroom?
On Clovis?
No, it wasn't like that before. You must have just said fuck everything when
Oh, I had
at the
already.
point when I'm serious. There was
I,
nothing on your
I'm,
windows on your mirror when I came over to that particular
I'm
house, and I'm
surprised.
pretty sure I know why.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm surprised the mirror was still there. So I used to do things like that on my journey, and I promise you that it helped. Where you can see it, like those stickers all over the place. Just put them everywhere to remind you of who you are. I just
You
put
can
up
make a
a post. This
collage on your phone and save it as your screensaver. That's what
absolutely.
I do. My vision board is my screensaver on my phone.
I put up a post. I think it was yesterday that said, "I am who I think I." So I don't know. Look at this one until this morning. I'm so late with looking at these topics. I feel like if I look at the topics in advance, then I'm gonna start gathering thoughts, and I don't want to gather thoughts. This is Women Unscripted,
Mm,
right? Forgive me. I
right.
look at the topics the day of when I remember. Did everybody go on that subject?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about building self-esteem. How would you? How? What, hmm.
Oh no, I was saying, go ahead.
So when it comes to self-esteem, for someone who does not have any, because we never know who we can touch here on this show. For someone who does not have any self-esteem, um, how can we help them? How what kind of things can we, what kind of messages can we deliver to the people to help them with their self-esteem?
This is just anybody, not people that we know already.
Yeah, anybody.
Um, I would say spend a little more time with yourself and a little more time in the mirror talking to yourself. And that sounds strange,
Mm,
but you're forced to look at who you are. And you know the saying, don't blame the mirror,
mm,
blame the person that's in the mirror
mm,
because it's you. You know what I mean? So when it comes to self-esteem, I think looking in the mirror and saying certain things to yourself helps you build your self-esteem and just trying different things. Like if it's something you don't like, I have a friend and I'm not going to say her name, but I have a friend that has very, very low self-esteem. And I believe that I have touched her or gotten through to her at least a little bit, but she I don't know. I just told her, to try different clothes and things like that. You know what I mean?
mm,
And then she's done that. I think her confidence is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit. We still have some work to do. But
mm,
I think people who have low self-esteem just need one, they need people in their corner that helps them
mm,
understand that they are beautiful no matter what is going on in your life. You're beautiful. You have a beautiful, like I said, it starts inside. If you have a beautiful inside, if you have a beautiful heart, then you're beautiful already. You don't need to try to break yourself down like, oh my God, I look old, I look this. I'm like, I'm old and I don't care. I look in in the mirror every day. Well, I see my mom now, but so sometimes that breaks me down. But I think that we need to tell people to do things like look in the mirror and talk to themselves. Say it. Don't post it on your paste it on your mirror. Say you are beautiful in the mirror.
mm,
You are worthy. You are everything.
mm. What about
I
you?
am woman.
I love it.
I'm gonna second that motion. Definitely have those conversations with yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to give it to you because you might wait forever.
Yeah. What about you, Mel?
True. Um, I would just have to think that it would be something to say like, it's your mindset, you know. And I also agree that, having people around you that let you know that you're beautiful on the inside, and whatever comes is on the inside will eventually come protrude out, you know. If you're a beautiful soul, have a beautiful heart, that's going to show on the outside, regardless, of what others may say. But, you know, just be you, you know.
Right. So I just want to read this person's comment. So welcome in. This is probably the first time this person has been on here. They're tuning in from Twitch. Liberty Twitcher
Hi,
uh,
Liberty.
says, but shouldn't we also remind ourselves of what we need to do to improve every day?
Every day, all the time. That's that encouraging yourself.
But the looking at yourself, you have to know what's wrong also, or recognize rather that something is wrong in order to be able to improve it.
Hmm. I think
But what would be wrong?
anything negative that comes to your head. I think that's where the wrong begins, just by
But
having a
wouldn't that make you you?
hmm.
But wouldn't that make you you though? It might be wrong in someone else's eyes, but it might not be. You know what I mean? Just like say if person was what they call a negative Nancy, everything that come
Hmm.
out their mouth.
Uh-oh.
I think she froze. So I'm going to go off of what she just said.
Anything that's coming out of their mouth is right, is correct. They're not wrong what they're saying. It might be how they present it, but what's coming out of their mouth isn't wrong. You know what I mean? How
Mhm.
is that? How is
Because
that wrong? It's just who they are.
what you're saying is like basically if you say something, what you're saying is not wrong, but how you say it is. So I would recommend to understand how you say something to someone. If it doesn't sound right coming out your mouth, it's not right.
Mhm. Mhm. And and
But
and
that's what makes that person who they are, though.
What
So
was
is
the
mhm.
that
first
wrong?
thing
Who
you
they
said,
are.
Mel? Oh, you were saying something about a negative Nancy, but it cut out.
Oh, I was saying it was just I was using that as an example. Negative
Mhm.
Nancy, a person
Mhm.
that everything that comes out of their mouth is always seen or perceived as being negative. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? But what if that's just who they are? You
But
know what I
nobody
mean?
should want to be a negative person. Why would you want to live like
But
that?
who says what's negative? I mean, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't think I'm saying it
Negative
right.
is usually something that's either is ripping you apart or tearing you down or tearing somebody else down. But whatever it is, it's not uplifting.
So guess what? I
Right.
just everybody don't think negative is negative.
That's what
Cause
I'm
Right.
saying. So
mhm.
that's what I mean by understanding that. So I don't know. Negative and a positive is the one thing I feel like can be right and wrong.
Mhm.
I feel like
Exactly. That's
almost
what.
most people can agree when something is negative, and most people
Mhm.
can agree when something is positive most of the
It all
time.
depends on who's perceiving it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
The
mean, some
bottom line,
people know it's negative, they just don't care.
the bottom line is
That
that
too.
everyone knows what positive and negative is, whether we want to admit it or not.
Right.
We know what positive
Right.
and we know what negative is. So if you know that, for instance, if I said, fuck all y'all, I just want to end this show right now, I said that wrong. But I could say it a different way to make it not sound so negative, right? I could say, hey guys, I am not feeling well and I'm ready to end this show. That came out two different ways. So you know yourself when you say something, whether it's positive or negative, whether you catch it before it comes out of your mouth or not, is the difference.
Mhm. And that's where a lot of people need to work on thinking before they speak.
Mhm.
Or they also need to work on shutting down thoughts. When they start festering, we have that control to stop it right then and there. I always say life is what you make it, right? So if it's something that somebody really wants to change, they'll learn how to change it.
So, on that note, I would recommend, if you haven't already, and don't judge me because it's not a religion, it's a way of life. I would recommend, if you have those issues where you don't know what positive and negative is, or you need a way to find a more positive energy in your within yourself, get a book and study Buddhism.
Buddhism is extremely peaceful.
It is. It includes meditation.
Hmm. We don't have an X-ray segment for today. Do we have a cookie spotlight?
Uh yeah, I'm going to spotlight my new shout out to Rude Vibes in Ghana. I have literally become international. Okay, I
Yes.
now manage. I now manage Rude Vibes, that is a Ghanaian artist, and he just released a song called Ghetto Stories, and he
Out to
has a
you
video
and
for it. So let me pull that up. Why didn't he make this say? Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm sorry. I'm being in manager mode right now. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm about to pull it up. Oh, here. There you go.
Sure. Yeah, man, you don't know what they think, you know. R-O-D-E, B-Y-B to the blue class. Jenny ghetto stories. Why you to me ghetto you them, you know? Life on this ass, see me? Big up every ghetto youth in a Ghana, Africa, every corner of Jamaica. Who no hustle every day for the paper. Calling up a every ghetto youth in a flanker. Hustle pay, see them youth in a counter. Adding up a day, but them still in a hunger. Poverty, I call them bridge for them pamper. None they never knew ghetto youth in a hunger. Father God, you alone know the stories. I feed the young, then give me blank, now them stories. Them want me kill and give me guns, so them Kobe. Send the ghetto youth, I'm more than call all them police. Jenny ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm pouring. Make them all I know it. We never like the villain of them stories. Free the ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm pouring. Make them all I know it. We never like them killing all them stories. Yeah, man, they don't know the thing, you know. Yeah, I see. I maybe tell them some boy me get to you them, you know. Mother beggar for the food, now they unbeat. Get to you in them hand and them conquering. The system saw me say we trash and them own face. Set to run them dead, set them smart but we don't think. And on the better life I feed you them mountain. The kind of life I know the pain and what we fight when. Get to you to get the dream and what we die with. Some of them apply way, but them end up in a Ghana way. And a plan of feeling got to run them life. And them all and broke up on the road and win the lives. Pain of it was up with when we arm up in a life. And I'm gonna you alone and get the eye. Jenny ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm pouring. Make them all I know it. We never like the villain of them stories. Free the ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm pouring. Make them all I know it. We never let them killing all them stories. Jenny ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm pouring. Make them all I know it. We never let them killing all them stories.
All right. That was Rude Vibes.
Ooh.
Ghana.
I like
Um,
Agreed.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I love hearing stories of international artists upbringings. Um
Mm-hmm.
it makes you more aware of where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
Um especially hearing it from themselves compared to what America feeds us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm loving the international community that I have come across via Cookie. Thank you so much. Listening to the words, like, is you remember when music here used to have me?
Well, I'm
I
say
think
that
that's
again.
my favorite part about Caribbean music is the
Yeah,
meanings to a lot
it's
of it.
like their music has meaning, like where our music used to have meaning.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Their music has meaning, so I love that.
Thank you. I will let him know. It's like 2 in the morning there. I'm pretty sure he's not up, but I'll let him know tomorrow, or like
Okay,
at 2 in the morning here when I'm up. So
okay. You have
shout
any?
out to Universal Madness,
Yeah, Universal Madness.
Ricky, my brother, and Eddie. I appreciate you guys. I'm pretty sure Ricky is looking and he just hasn't said anything. He said he was tired, so.
Hey Ricky, if you're looking,
So
Hello.
anyone want to do the sponsor shout outs?
um, all right. Well, we'll start with Bello Burn hot sauce. That hot sauce is the best hot sauce in the world. I don't care what anybody says. It's true. It's true. Go get some. www.belloburn.com. He has 3 different heat levels. And he also is selling pickles now, and they're delicious. I had some. I tried them. So if you would like some, again, it's belloburn.com. BELLOBURN.com. We also have Calorane candles. Calorane candles makes very fragrant and beautiful candles. Like they're to me, I don't I can't burn something that's pretty. So I have all my candles still. I'm gonna give some away for Christmas though, because that's what we were supposed to be doing anyway. I don't know. My box. I was like, no. So I left the candle. So I left the candles in the box in there right here. But I'm giving some away. We also will be having a giveaway sponsored by Madness, Universal Madness, at our Christmas show. So y'all might want to tune in. I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna try to win whatever it is too. I just want y'all to know I'm not part of the show. I'm just and we also have RAS Herbals. RAS Herbals is Miss Ray over here. Her and her husband do harvest. They plant and harvest any kind of herb that you could think of that's medicinal. And I need some right now, actually. Moringa seeds, um, guava
Them,
leaves.
yeah,
Um,
the moringa seeds are the truth, y'all. I
yes,
take
they
2 a
are.
day, every day.
Yes, they are. I gave the rest of mine to somebody owe me some, but we gonna give it a pass because Melissa, you can't come back around here, Melissa. Anyway, um, so all those herbs, like I said, soursop and all that stuff is really good for you. One thing that I do want to say, I'm pretty sure Ray has instilled it in my head enough. It doesn't work if you don't drink it. If you have the stuff to make the tea, drink the tea every day. If you don't drink, like my brother, like ain't nothing working. I'm like, when is the last time you drank the tea? And like, I don't know. So you have to drink the tea for it to work. It's not gonna work if you don't drink it. So and again, like I said, we have Universal Madness, who is actually the official sponsor of Chief and Go, but they are partnering with Lux Radio for some other things that we will announce later.
Absolutely. Mel, can you do a rundown of the shows on Lux Radio? It's our platform. We can do it.
Okay, then let me make sure I have up everything on my calendar, my trusted dusty calendar I made. But Monday through Friday, we have Mel B's Morning Kickstart every morning at, let me see, it will be 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Tuesdays, we have Kickback with Cookie at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday, of course, we have Women Unscripted every other Wednesday, which we haven't it today, so we won't have it again until the 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Thursdays, we have Chief and Go at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coming this Friday, we are the return of Live and Learn with Gemini Goddess will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Friday evening at 9:30, we have Peace Bog podcast at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturday, we have Snatched and Savage at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I love it. I love it. We moving, y'all. We moving and grooving.
I got everybody.
I'm loving the progress. Absolutely loving all of this. I'm just so proud to be a part of Lux Radio.
I'm
Me
happy
too.
to have you guys a part. And also, we are looking for a broadcast engineer. I don't care if you're in school or not. If you just need something to do, you need some help. Also, if you're interested in having a show on the station, please get in touch with us. Hold on, let me bring her back.
Give community service hours.
Hi.
Can we give community service hours?
Yeah, as a company, we definitely can. And that's why we're able to give like interns from universities time, like a real internship. So,
Okay.
like I said, it doesn't have to be a student. If you are interested in learning radio in any way, it's really not a lot of work. It's kind of just these banners and things that we have here that switch, like you're seeing below. It's just really kind of switching numbers. That's all. It's really not. It's not a whole lot. It's stuff that can be taught to anybody. So if anybody knows anybody, or you want to go look in the mirror and say, "Hey, I can do that," call.
All right. Anybody shout outs before we leave?
On December 23rd, we will be having our Christmas special on Lux Radio Network, which will be on all platforms, Lux Radio Network, or also on luxradio.com. Then there will also be the J.A.B Entertainment Artist Special, which will also be on December 30th during Kickback with Cookie Show. So that would be 8 p.m. I think did we say 8 p.m. like that or after? What's that? We're not sure on the time of that one yet.
No, my show is at 7. It's going to be at 7. It's just really my show. I'm just going to have the
Just on
J.A.B
your show.
Entertainment artists on there.
Okay.
Is anybody else here stuff from me?
I hear it. I think it might be. I think it's. I don't know if it's mine or not, but let me see. Is it mine? Or who did that?
Oh no, it's still there. Hold up.
What is it? I'm gonna tell you.
I can tell when something's being turned off.
It's
I
an
don't know.
echo or something.
I didn't know. Whatever it was is gone now. But I don't know. It wasn't me though. It's my microphone is still on. I was trying to see if it was by covering it, but it wasn't me. So I definitely have a shout out. I would like to shout out my daddy because he is going to closing on his new place. He's starting a fresh life after the loss of my stepmother. So congratulations, Daddy. I would also like to shout
Congratulations.
out my brother Keith Evans because he might not watch our shows all the time, but he does watch, and he is also Lux Radio and J.A.B Entertainment. So I love you, Keith. Everybody thought we were twins, so I just wanted to shout him out. And shout out my sister-in-law, April Evans, too, because she is very supportive. She's probably watching. So thank you, guys.
Raven.
Shout out to everybody. Always shout out to you guys for having us. Shout out to everybody that showed up in the chat and communicated with us. Oh, we have a holiday jam for Jamaica on December the 14th at Lydia's on 8th Street. Um, check my page for the flyer. Um, what else I got going on? I think that's it for now.
Okay. I just want to let me shout out my husband because on the next show that we do on Women Unscripted, I'm gonna be in Jamaica.
Show off.
I'm gonna be in Jamaica with him, so he gonna be there with me while I'm doing the show. He's watching now, at least. If let me say this: right before the show started, his part of Saint Anne got current. The
Oh,
Wi-Fi,
yay.
the Wi-Fi still isn't up yet, but they definitely have current now. So let's hope that it spreads and Jamaica are coming back to life again with the lights. Okay. But yeah, I want to say shout out to him. Shout out to my son who has officially joined the Lux Radio Network with the Peace Podcast that Mel mentioned on Saturdays at 9:30 p.m. That
Yeah.
is where they be talking about cars. He's into cars. They're talking about music. Last show they did like a where they played Wale's album and got people to rate it thumbs up, thumbs down, and rating the different songs. I thought that was really really cool. So we're getting a young look, something fresh coming to the station, so we'll be able to market to everyone. So I thank him for joining our team and believing in the business and keeping it in the family.
Yes.
If nobody has anything else to say, I want to close this out with saying life is what you make it.
Indeed.
Hello, Ricky.
Hi.
Is this show over or not? Is this unscripted for
The way
real?
you exited was
Because I just said peace and y'all still here. Play the outro. Let's go.
Sis
she's
muted,
snapping at
so I don't think she knows she. I don't know if she's mute. Know she muted or if she
It
was
was
talking
Oh,
to
we
somebody.
hear you.
Oh, okay. So that was my
Oh,
bad, y'all. I did not want to exit without saying that Ricky from Universal Madness is in the chat. That's who this
hey
is.
Ricky.
Hey, Ricky. And also, we appreciate you for everything you're doing, and we're looking forward to the partnership that we have going. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
absolutely.
Thank you for coming to
Yeah.
hang out with us.
Yes.
all right. So now I'm gonna play the outro. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you not next week, but the week after that.
The 17th when I'll be in Jamaica.
All right.
Rub it in.
Rub
Night.